There you see our current temperatures on the real mild side. I mean, it's 82 in Port Aransas, but 75 here in the city, 74 down in Beeville. You know what we've had missing over the last couple of days is the wind. The wind, as the pressure settles on top of us, the warm air, we just don't have a significant wind. Yesterday we peaked at only 19 miles an hour. I talk about dew points every now and then, and I mentioned that is a better measure of the amount of moisture in the air. Today we're going to be at 74, which is right about here, and as you can see, it's almost at oppressive. So you know, we're talking 70. When you see 76, and I'll show you again. Here we go. The current temperature is 75. The dew point is 75. That makes it 100% humidity. So once again, back to the scale here, you can see that we go from dry to comfortable to humid to very humid, and oppressive would be the jungle. That would be the Amazon. And we're almost about there. Next couple of days, we're going to start warming up. Yep. And temperature is going to be, you're feeling it. We'll be in the mid-90s probably through the weekend. You can tell our temperatures are still warm for us and warm for most of the country, in fact, but there is a little bit of a break for North Dakota. We're happy for them. They dropped about 10-20 degrees in the last couple of days as the high pressure is actually dropping down back on top of us after visiting Canada. Let's see, last 5 days, Ontario set a record high of 96, like shattered the all-time record high. So 96 in the prairies of Canada, to give you an idea of how warm it is. Now, we are down here, and you can see some cloud cover right about here drifting in our area. That'll be giving us the partly cloudy skies. The rain, I think, is not going to move on shore because pressures are rising on top of us as this big bubble moves down south. Here's that front I was telling you about. Let's go see what's going on in terms of any rain. Well, okay, there's some out in the Gulf. Will it make it here? I'm thinking probably not. Most of this moving northbound, as you can see right about there. So it's just going to be hot. I'm basically stretching here, folks, because the forecast is that simple. Here is Tropical Storm Chris. It is now moving rapidly up into the Atlantic after, you know, hanging around the East Coast for a couple of days. The remnants of Beryl are still over the Bahamas, but they're beginning to weaken. And so whatever is left over is also going to continue in that path toward the northeast and away from land. So no problems for us in terms of those two systems. 94 today, 94 tomorrow, a few clouds over the weekend, otherwise very hot and humid as temperatures go into the mid-90s.